All right, videopreneurs. This is my story of how I went from editing videos for Roblox for $14 an hour to running a six-figure agency. When I was 13, I discovered Roblox, immediately got on the platform. This was back in 2007. I started to make YouTube videos about the platform, about the game. I started bringing characters into the real world. That's kind of what my videos are based around. And if you look at my channel and you go back far enough, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. A lot of these videos, I think, are about, 15 years old, something like that. And so time goes by, I start building a little following here on YouTube, and then Roblox sees what I'm doing. They see all of these videos that I'm putting out, and they contact me and say, hey, we want you to make video content for us. And that was a really exciting opportunity at the time. I was 17. I had not ever been paid to create videos for anybody before. So it was a really cool opportunity. And that was my rate. It was $14 an hour. But again, 17, had no professional experience other than the short films that I had made most of my life. So I do that for a long time. I was creating Game Reviews by Max, which is a web show that I narrated, got footage for, and edited, and it was all about games on Roblox. And if you go on YouTube and search Game Reviews by Max, Game Reviews by MAXXZ, then you'll see them. They're still out there. And I did that for about 5 years, and that was my main source of income. And it was super cool to be able to say, hey, I make videos for Roblox. I was making videos about it, but now they're paying me. And I went on to work on all types of different projects for them, from internal corporate projects all the way up to an Xbox trailer that I did for Super Bomb Survival. I did some voiceover for the game Death Run. So if you ever played Death Run, I'm the voice that's behind it that's saying 3, 2, 1, go! And also, I worked on their iOS App Store trailer a few years back as well. I think that got over 100 million hits organically. So all that to say, Roblox was my launching ground, and getting on YouTube and getting my content out there was the baseline for that. So fast forward a little bit, I get through high school and then I get to college, and for some fucking reason I decided to study computer science, which is fine, but I was doing fine at it. I was making, straight A's. But then when I started to be a college student, I'm like, okay, I need to find a way to make some money. And so I started freelancing video. It was literally me just telling people, hey, you can hire me to make a video for you. And the best that I had was a Facebook page, and that was about it. This was back in 2015. And my University of North Georgia, they became my first client, which I was cool. I was like, hey, sure. So, and believe me, they wish my rate was still 20 bucks an hour, let me tell you. But I did some awareness videos for them. I did like orientation videos, student life videos, things like that, just little things that they needed. And I happened to be, the University of North Georgia is a community school, or they were a smaller community school at the time. Now they're actually pretty big. But that was a pretty cool opportunity. And then from there, they referred me to other people who referred me to other people. And then 10 months into this freelance gig, which, by the way, I didn't have a plan, I didn't have a purpose, I didn't even have a business plan for. 10 months in, I'm looking at everything. I'm looking at all the calls coming in and the emails and the texts and everything. And I'm like, oh shit, I need to get real about this because there's something here. And so that's when I formed my LLC. I got insurance. I did all the things that I was supposed to do so I wouldn't get in trouble, essentially. And from there, I continued to go to class. And then one day I was studying computer science. My business is growing at the same time. My career is going in client-based video production. My education is on computer science. And those continents just weren't meeting. So I'm sitting in class one day studying how electricity flows through the CPU, saying, what the hell am I doing here? This is not where I belong. And I actually walked out of class that day, changed my major to film. UNG had just come out with a film program. Changed my major to film that day, and I swear, guys, that was the best decision that I had ever made, because that put me in my zone. And my family was generally accepting of it. But my dad, on the other hand, he was not necessarily accepting of it. He really wanted me to pursue computer science, and he was upset with me for changing my major. And I said, Dad, I understand where you're coming from. I know you want me to have a good job when I get out of college and everything, but I'm going to tell this to you. I am launching a business where I am going to make videos for people and get paid for it. And you're going to watch me do it. And everybody else is going to watch me do it. So, changed my major. And he eventually came around. Once he saw how happy I was doing what I was doing, he said, son, you're doing what you love, and I'm happy for you. And this is what I want you to do. So that was pretty cool. So fast forward a little bit. I'm in the film program. I'm learning a lot. I'm meeting some amazing people that I continue to hire to this day. Editors, camera people, writers, just people who are smarter than me in different ways who I can continue to hire. Business taking off. I pick up some more higher end clientele. I started working with Hyundai at a local level, getting some dealership TV spots. I've done some projects with Toyota. I've done work with a whole bunch of businesses here in Atlanta, and just working on all types of projects, banks, nonprofits, chambers of commerce. And I was really focusing in and leaning into marketing videos, helping businesses tell a story with video. And that was my niche, and that's what I stuck with. And it was something that gets me jazzed up every day so that I can get out there and just make a great product for a client, see them be moved to tears by it, and that be my livelihood. And I didn't want anything else for a career. This is exactly what I wanted. And now I've graduated film school back in 2019, a couple of years ago. And I'm here, I'm living in the city of Atlanta on my own, no roommates. I drive what I want to drive, I live where I want to live, I eat, I travel, I do whatever I feel like doing. And friends, if there is one thing that you take away from this message, being your own business owner and calling your own shots is the ultimate freedom of life, regardless of how much money you make, regardless of, whatever line of work you're in. If it gets you jazzed up, even if you're an artist, I'm technically an artist. If you're an artist and you say, well, I don't want to be a starving artist, believe me, if you're passionate enough, you will find a way to pay rent. You will find a way to make it work. And now this is my full-time gig, and I wake up every day, and it's a dream, guys. It's an absolute dream. And I cannot wait to continue this video series and help you guys get there. I'm going to be starting off by sharing just some simple, one-on-one videos like this. And as I start re-engaging with you guys and warming you guys up, I'm going to start getting into some more specific topics related to the how-tos and the do's and the don'ts of business ownership. But I'm just excited for the journey. And if you're as excited as I am, I want to get you on my email list, because if you engage with me, I'm going to give you some early access opportunities for anything else that I launch with Video Agency Secrets. I want to give you opportunities for one-on-one conversations with me, and I just want you to be the first to know. So click on the button, click on the link in the description, get on my VIP email list, and be the first to know whenever I drop a video and whenever I have future opportunities to help you grow and harness your gift of creating content and monetizing. I was doing so well, monetizing that into a sustainable business. I'm looking forward to talking to you guys again. Have an awesome week, and I'll see you in the next video.